All right, excuse me. Shalom, shalom. November 30th, 2021. Uh, we got some things to talk about. Iran, Abraham Accords, um, Glasgow, uh, Moronic, the debt ceiling, China, NATO, Ukraine, Belarus. I mean, it's so much stuff going on that I had to do a little deep dive in. And praise be to the Holy Spirit, to the Most High, for enlightening my mind with a confirmation that this is a Jubilee year. It's a Jubilee year for Ukraine. Not Ukraine per se, but the people who are in the Donbass and the Belarus region. If you don't know what the Donbass and the Belarus region, you probably seen in prior videos where I showed you the area of Russia right outside of Poland and Crimea. There's a part of land between Poland and Russia that is Ukraine, Crimea, Belarus, Donbass. It's a few other names in there that you can look, but you can look it up on the map and you can find out. This area is being contested. I did not know that there were still non-state people in these areas. When the Soviet Union fell, a lot of Russia broke up. Okay, Crimea, Belarus, Donbass. These places was all a part of Russia, and it broke off. It broke up. When that happened, it left a lot of Russians stateless, meaning they were neither Armenians, they were neither Russians. They had no state to call their own. Fast forward now 50 years, those places are under direct scrutiny, because in the Jubilee, these people are supposed to be returned back to their lands. Their debts are supposed to be forgiven. They're supposed to receive they're supposed to be able to eat the double increase of what they have produced prior to. Now we're in a global society, so that kind of is an imbalance right now, because we're in a global society. But just the part of them having to be returned back into their homeland is a major sign. Not only that, I can't forget about Palestine. This is what they're talking about, the Abraham Agreement. They're trying to get Iran, because Iran is backing the Palestinians, Hezbollah, and other elite forces in that region. They're backing them up because they want to have the liberation of Palestine, but they don't want the liberation that Israel want in Palestine, which is Israel have the ruling state and control and power over Palestine, all of Palestine, which is Israel. Okay, they don't want that. So we have to look at what's going on in Israel. What's going on with the Abraham Accords? They're going to get the Abraham Accords. Okay, that's going to happen. This is the two-state solution. Once they have that two-state solution, they will call peace in the East. Okay, having a two-state solution, but that two-state solution will cause a major earthquake. In fact, I expect that once they call the two-state solution, sometime during that after that year, that announcement, around a holy day, the world will experience a major earthquake. Okay, especially here in the United States, because the United States is the one who came up with the two-state solution, splitting the land of God, and God says, "You shall not split my land." So the two-state solution is out. You hear any Christian talking about they need to have a two-state solution, they don't understand the laws of God. Because God says you should have one law for the stranger and for the native. Okay? No two-state solution. But Israel don't want that. They don't even want Palestinians in there. Okay? We got the debt ceiling coming up. Hopefully by March, they're going to raise the debt ceiling. And they're going to do the Build Back Better plan. They don't have no other choice. This is a debt-based economic system. If there's not enough debt in the system, the system doesn't work. Okay? But being this is a Jubilee year, debts have to be forgiven. So I'm expecting in March of next year that debts will be forgiven. Okay? And lo and behold, that may cause a ripple in the markets. China, Taiwan, that is another Jubilee. Taiwan belongs to China. Okay? Listen, the United States is talking out the side of they're talking out two sides of their face. Okay? They have lamb-like words, but they have dragon actions. Okay? Meaning they have old actions that they have been doing. They're not changing their ways. Okay? They say one thing and they do another. Okay? We say we for the one China policy, but then you call Taiwan over to have a democratic summit. Okay? China don't like that. United States is disrespectful. Okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. What else we got? The Iran agreement. If this Iran agreement does not go through, bet to believe Israel is going to attack Iran. And we know this to be true because Benny Gantz already said that that's the red line. They don't get this deal, and it's not going to be a good deal, okay? So, because Iran already know that the United States political bodies, they don't keep to their word. They don't keep to. You can't trust these administrations. They don't keep to their word. They say one thing and they do another. We seen that here. The people who were in the States, we seen that here. Joe Biden ran on one platform. When he got in office, he did everything. He did everything opposite. Okay, this is the operating. I don't know if they bipolar, schizophrenia, or what's going on in the White House, but they definitely don't keep their word. Okay. What else? That's it for that. But you can find the Jubilee and Leviticus, chapter 25. You'll have that in there. Tomorrow, y'all willing, we will go through. Tomorrow, y'all willing, we will go through Revelation chapter 8. It's important because as the beast, the Antichrist, and the false prophet. Let me just give you that. The beast, the Antichrist, and the false prophet move. The beast is the United Nations, okay? Plus its allies, okay? Plus allies. The Antichrist, we haven't seen him come on the scene yet, okay? So that's a question mark. We need to look to Germany to see who may fill that role. Who coming out of Germany might be the possibility. And then we have the false prophet, who is Pope Francis. Okay? So we probably won't see the Antichrist until after the war. Okay? Until after Iran has been devastated. Okay? And Iran can no longer move their proxies. After that time, then we'll see the full plan and scale of Satan, because Iran is one of the places that they are vying for who is going to be the light for Islamic rulership in that region. Okay, that's my Babylon review. Thank you for your 10 minutes of your time. I hope that you will come back and do with us and be with Revelation chapter 8 so we can go ahead and see the things that we need to see in this time. Remember, wisdom, 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 cipher. Or wisdom, cipher, wisdom, wisdom. That is the time that we are moving into. March, wisdom, cipher, wisdom, wisdom. Okay, 2022. Shalom.